Gee, it sure is boring around here.
My boy, this piece is what all true warriors strive for.
But Demon Bluffs haven't uploaded in 2 weeks. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Demon Bluffs, where today we're playing a slightly different script than the ones you might be used to. This is a crossover script that's been made by Jack, Dave and TJ. They've all collabed on this particular script. It's basically a script that combines 2 particular characters together into single characters, and it's going to be... I'm hoping it's not going to be a complete mess, but it's been played through a few times. It's called A Nightmare in Dereksville. So we're just waiting on our roles at the moment, and I'll go through the actual concept in a little bit more detail as soon as we've got our roles, this, that, and the other. But yeah, this should be interesting. We are... okay. Piles. Okay. Piles. So I think that means... I don't even know what piles is. I mean, I know what piles are, but let's have a quick look. I do have a reference sheet. I've got a little reference sheet here. Piles. Okay, so it's a minion. Each night, choose a player and a character they become if not in play. So basically, it's a Pit Hag. If a demon is made, deaths are arbitrary. Yes, we know that. Oh, and we start knowing a secret word. The first good player to say that word becomes evil that night. So we're a Mezepheles Pit Hag hybrid, basically. That is cool. I like that. That is absolutely awesome, actually. Okay, fantastic. So we are waiting on Dave and Jack, and no, it's just Jack who's storytelling this game today. And to be fair, he's sat right here because I haven't had the Discord sounds notified. Sorry, Jack, I don't know how long you've been sat there for, mate.
You basically said that is fantastic, and then that was about it. So yeah, I've not been here that long.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you were okay. Hello.
Hello.
You are this game's Piles.
I have piles, yes.
You have Piles, yes. So your fellow minion is TJ.
Okay.
And your demon.
Yeah.
Is Kilo.
Okay.
And.
Yep.
That's it. Just Kilo.
Happy days. Cool.
No worries. Right, I'll be back in a bit.
Cool.
Cheers.
Cheers, Jack. So yeah, let's go ahead and just quickly go through some of the roles on here because we have a grandmother pacifist called the Grand Fist, and I don't need to go into too much elaboration with the actual abilities themselves because they do actually it's just literally the same wording, but it just combines the 2 particular roles. You've got an Undertaker and an Empath combined together, a Gossip and a Noble, a Tea Lady and a Fool called the Tool. I think Navian would like the Goble because it's I think it's more of a duck than a goose actually, but never mind. Got a Picker, which is a Pixie and Clockmaker, I believe, a Fortune, which is Fortune Teller, and I can't quite see what that is. Virgin, of course. I mean, you can probably tell, like, it's kind of like Pokemon names in the sense that it's 2 words that generally make one in many regards. Ragler, which is Juggler, and Gambler, I think? No, Ravenkeeper and Juggler, that's right. You got the Balling. Balling. So that's Balloonist and King. Insist. That's a terrible name. That's a terrible name. That is the Innkeeper combined with the Exorcist, by the looks of it. The Prayer, which is the Slayer, I believe, along with a Professor. Yep. Feral. Each light alignment. So that's General and a Farmer. Okay, yeah, makes sense. General and Farmer. Magibler, is that? So that's Gambler and a Magician. Okay, yep. God dear. I'll keep flicking back and forth throughout this game as and when people come in and out. Like, especially if we go to night phase, just to remind you of some of the characters that we have on the script. My boy. My boy.
My boy.
If only 3 players are left, so that's a mayor. And there's a mayor and a choir boy. Yep, cool. And yeah, so that's all the townsfolk sorted anyway. I'm trying to keep half an eye on the actual Discord as well to see if Jack comes back in, because we do still need our Piles word. Not on Mezepheles word, it's our Piles word. But before we get in too much deeper with the Piles references and treatments, if you're looking forward to the video, please do go ahead and turn the thumb up blue for us down below to join the good team. And the Mezepheles word is subscribe to join the legion of fans here on Demon Bluffs. Or is that the Piles word for this particular video? I'll let you be the judge. Let's have a think, because we do have, you know, a lot of things we can bluff as. We've got 12 players, in fact. 11 regular players, and of course George is our apprentice for this one, because he did want to play, but unfortunately he does have to disappear relatively soon, so we said we'd throw an apprentice in. That's fine. Let's go ahead and find some things to bluff as, because even though it's a shame it's just thumbs, because they've actually gone through and made all these different little tokens for the different characters. I mean, the demons. This one right here, yeah, don't know if I'll get away with saying that too many times in this video. I mean, we're not monetized at the moment anyway, but it's fine. It's not a problem. But either way, and then we've got Ishii over here and the Laloth. Dear. Oh,
How did you pronounce that?
Laloth.
No, the one before that.
Ishii.
Just Ishii.
Yeah, I know, but I'm making a wrestling reference.
Oh, okay, fair.
Tomohiro
Ishii. I was going to say, Crimson did the exact same thing. I was like, you know what? That's fine. I'll accept that. We'll go with that.
Tomohiro Ishii.
Ishii. Well, that's what we'll change it to. That's what we'll call it then. So, my friend.
Ishii's fine.
So, my friend, you learn a secret word, being the Piles.
I do.
What awesome word could I give you?
Bucket.
Well, you said it.
Is it actually bucket?
It can be now, yeah.
Fine. Sure.
Yep, your word is bucket. Just because I had to make it Derek related, but I was just trying to think which cool word, and I was like, well, you said it, that's fine. I'll happily give you bucket.
I mean, I know that you've got plenty of Derekisms in your back pocket there, but
oh yeah, I know.
That was just the first one that came to my head.
That's fine. No worries.
I could have gone scissors, but that's
yeah. That's it. That's the word you get, my friend. All right, thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Jack. I guess up until we get dragged into town, I'll just go through some more of the characters. Buttmaster, which is the butler and the puzzle master combined. The Soon, which I believe is the... Each night the first player to choose your ability. I was the Goon and... I was the Saint and the Goon together. Like, that's a tough one, that is. Okay. Because you can change alignment and then get executed and lose no matter what alignment you are. That's rough. An evil saint win, basically. Drunk and the Recluse, as we say. Mitch. Mitch. When you learn you died, public can choose one player. If they were a good player, they die. Minions start knowing 3 not in play characters. So that is the Snitch and the Moonchild. Lovely. And Poker, Politician, and what was the other one? Tinker, that's right. Politician, Tinker. Perfect. So, the minions, we have the Saracen, so that's Serenovus Assassin, the Gate, which is the Devil's Advocate and the Godfather, Piles, which we are Pit Hag Mezepheles, and Merriman. Is it Merriman? I think that is basically Marionette and Scarlet Woman, I believe. Then we have the demons, the Fuka, we shall call it, even though it's obviously pronounced something different. That is basically the Fangu and the Puka, I think. Yes, Fangu and Puka. Ishii or Ishi. Each night, choose a player, they die. 2 neighbours are poisoned. Yeah, Hypnodashi, and then Laloth is the Leech and the Shabaloth put together. So that's all the characters. Okay, so let's bring our Grim back up. Everyone's shit posting in chat as they always do. God dear. Yeah, so I don't think I actually switched back to the Grim while I was putting the actual ticks into our little bluffs here. So I've got Goebel, Magibla, and Prayer as sorry, I don't mean to keep on the, pronunciating the P's too harshly for you viewers. Do apologise about that. Let's see what kind of malice we can get up to with our shiny red bucket and just turning people into different things. So it'd be quite cool to just try and maybe turn someone evil and then turn them into a minion. That might be fun. Anyway, we're going to wait on Jack and we will see you in the morning for some chaos, hopefully.
Good morning, town. You wake this morning with the river flowing and the birds chirping, and you realize something was not right last night. Your parents always told you to not open the doors in the middle of the night, especially when you hear 3 knocks. Sorry, can you let me in? I forgot my keys. I'm dead. Fine.
Yay!
There, you find out.
Wow.
So, some info, guys, just so you all know. I guess I am this version's of your king. I am a straight up baller. I am balling. So, if at some point in the next couple of days, if my boy wants to come talk to me, please do.
My boy.
My boy.
Link to a chat. Yep.
Ominous.
Can I speak to TJ, please?
To me?
To you, yes, please.
Let's go.
Room with no name.
Ian, fancy a chat?
Yeah, I can do. Lead on.
Crimson, do you want to chat?
Sure, I'll follow you.
Halo, want to chat?
Yeah, sure, no problem. I will follow you. Where did she go?
Just us then, George.
Absolutely.
It's like being the last to be picked for the football team, isn't it? It's so disappointing. But what? Should we go and have a chat?
Yeah, I'm happy to tell you what I am. Let's
Sure.
go. I'll go to Alex Saboteur.
Okay. God, it's so much nicer when I'm able to connect to a room straight away with no lag, no issues, and I can just talk straight away. It's absolutely fantastic.
Beautiful.
It
Beautiful,
is.
beautiful. I'm so happy for you.
Me too. Thank you. I'm happy for me too. Right. So obviously you're the apprentice, but I suppose we can still do like a 3 for 3 if you're so inclined.
I'll be straight up with you because I know that as a traveller, I'm not going to be as trusted. I don't need anything from you. I'll tell you exactly what I am, and you can then decide what you want to give me. You don't have to hard claim back. I am the Underpath.
Underpath.
Yes. So I learned that Dave and Crimson, as far as I know, are both good.
Dave and Crimson are both good. Okay.
As far as my number tells me.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose at the very least, if we execute Crimson, then you can confirm me. So that's good. If you are the Underpath, that is. I will... You know what? You've been honest with me. I'm the Prayer. So I'm the Professor / Slayer.
Okay. Well, hopefully, like I said, hopefully because of if we get somebody executed today as well, I'll be able to. I'll share with you, who I've learned should we execute somebody.
Yeah, cool.
Awesome.
Oh
Right.
yeah, of course, because you would
Yeah,
learn
I'm
anyway.
both.
Oh,
I know, I'm a proper
I keep
awesome.
forgetting. I keep forgetting. You see, this is why it's going to be a different experience altogether. Okay, George.
Absolutely, yes. I'll catch up with you later.
Yeah. Cheers.
Bye now.
Later.
Anybody else like to speak to your royal balling?
don't all volunteer at once?
Yeah, right, Jesus.
I mean,
I
I'll do
would
it.
volunteer,
I'm
but I've already been
fine to
whipped.
do it.
I'll put them away if you need me to, Jesus.
Ah, and here was it thinking it was the Emperor who had new clothes. What can you do? Yeah, I'll talk to whoever. I don't mind if you're royalty or not.
Ian, can we chat?
I mean,
Yeah, lead on.
either of you want to talk?
And do.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
Hello.
Hello. What would you like to do?
I'm happy to give a free.
Yeah, I can do a 3. I will tell you that I'm either the Goble, the Prayer, or the Magibla. Or the Magibla.
Gob, Magi. Was prayer in there?
Prayer, yeah.
Cool. I will give you Grand Fist, Gobble, or Fort Gin. Which makes me want an alcoholic beverage.
God, sorry, Grand Fist, Gobble.
Gobble. And Fort Gin.
And Fort Gin, okay. Yeah, I keep getting, I'm already getting confused with these names, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Yeah, great, okay, I will take that on board. If we've got any info later on in the game, we can share that later on.
Sounds like a plan.
Great, thanks. Bye.
Oh, they don't want to chat.
Yeah, let's chat.
Okay. Abattoir.
Crimson.
Sure, I'll follow you, Roxy.
Go on then, Stuart.
Come on then, let's go to Kilos.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
3 for 3.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I will give you Goble, Magibla, or Prayer.
So, Magibla or Prayer.
Yeah.
Right, I will give you. Hold on, I've hard claimed to everyone so far. Well, the 3 people that I've spoken to, but I do have a reason for that. I will give you Goble, my boy, or Tool.
My boy. I love that name, my boy.
I know.
My boy.
My boy.
It is a great name.
Awesome. Right. Yeah, great. I'll talk to you again.
Okie dokie.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'll follow you.
Anyone want to chat?
Oh, of course. Come on,
Let's
Jack.
go to the watchmakers.
Teach.
Yeah, let's go, John.
Follow you.
I'm going down the bowling alley. Oh, Jesus Christ, could this game go any worse for me at this moment in time?
What are you?
I'm a Saracen,
Okay.
which isn't an issue, but I've in 2 separate gobble pings.
2? Oh, so there's a pixie.
Well, I don't know, because like I say, I've found apparently that I'm in 2 separate gobble pings, but I didn't hear the pings or the information from the first person. I've only heard them all off the second one, but I don't know if they're actually the same ones and there's a roll swap going on. So,
Okay. I mean, I've had 2. I've had 2 in 3 for 3s. I'm the piles, by the way.
you are Piles.
Yeah.
Excellent. Congratulations.
Do you know what kilo is?
I haven't spoken to him yet.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay, no worries.
I just got back in as he went to talk to someone else.
Yeah,
so.
same. So I'm using Goble, Magibla, or Prayer as my bluffs.
I told Stuart I was the Wrangler in a hard claim. I've just told Whiskey I'm the Tool in a separate hard claim.
Okay.
Yeah, this is not going to go well. Oh, by the way, Dave's mad as the butt master today because I thought, why the fuck not?
Fair. All right. Great.
I don't know if it's worth you changing me, but I might end up trying to use my second half of my ability tonight.
Yeah, use your assassin ability tonight, and then I can change it maybe tomorrow night.
Yeah, my concern is the fact of if Stuart thinks that I'm sus, because I trust Stuart's gobble claim more than Whiskey's.
Yeah.
But if that's the case, then I'm most likely being executed, so...
Cool.
Right, I got a cat kilo if we can, but I don't think we have. I think we've run out of time.
No, never mind.
Fuckers.
No worries. Alright, well, good luck.
Right.
Do what you can.
Good luck, have fun.
Cheers.
Right. Welcome back to town, everybody. You have about a minute for chats, and then I'll open nominations.
You want gobbles and stuff, vocal or in text?
Gobbles, gobbles in chat, please.
What about Ragglers?
Ragglers also in chat.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Should also point out it's pronounced gobble, but
No, it's not. It's gobble. No.
Well,
It's
it's written
gobble.
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 It's written gobble, so I'm saying gobble.
It's gobble.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Gobble.
Can there technically be an extra B?
Yep.
Listen, right? None of us do English here, okay? C'est not anglais.
I mean, in all fairness, you could have made it gospel, but they didn't.
That's just wrong.
There is options to that.
This is gonna get mixed up, isn't it?
It's the only
Gobble's
travellers
Raggles.
we can vote off.
It's fine. I can keep track of it. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's him basically saying that.
I love how gobble. I like how George goes for a gobble that's actually impossible, right?
No, it's possible.
No, I don't think so. Right?
There's three means of adding outsiders, possibly, I believe, in this game.
Is there? I thought there was only two.
There's the balloonist, Godfather, and Fucker.
Oh yeah, shit! I've added an outsider. Right? Yeah. Okay. Forgot about myself.
Oh, sure you have.
Forgot about myself. Right.
Right, what does a gobble do so that I can do it?
Gossip and noble.
Aha! Cool. I'm going to do one of those.
By which you mean you read this on night one because you saw that roll.
I love that, John. Nice.
Thanks. Call it a waste of my ability, but
right.
You should at least earn you a free night from the demon, right?
It's a raggle, but then I couldn't be bothered to actually learn any of the rolls.
Hey, Kilo, that's your second gobble, right? You leave me. Oh wait, no, you raggled first, right?
Yeah, I raggled first and then I gobbled. I mean, did I do it the wrong way around? Are you supposed to gobble before you raggle? I'm not sure what the.
Listen, nobody knows. Okay, it's as long as you do one and then the other, it's fine.
I've heard it's a lot better if you do it both at the same time.
Anyway,
I did
nominations.
it all at the same time.
Nominations.
Surely the logical way round is you gobble and then you grab the raggle to
Right,
speed it
listen.
up.
Right, nominations are open.
Link nominates Dave.
Link nominates Dave. Please tell me why.
Well, basically, he didn't tell me the word, and there might not even be a word, but it's just still something that he needs to be executed for.
Oh,
I
the
think
word's
this could
Jumbo
prove
Jet.
useful.
the word's what, Ian?
Jumbo Jet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
11:47. Oh wait.
Dave, your defense.
So just to be clear, Link, you're accusing me of being a Piles who decided not to give you the word.
No, I'm saying that you're not a Pilson and you're not worth keeping around.
I mean, I definitely am worth keeping around, and I think I might be protected by Gate anyway, so I'm kind of indifferent to this nomination.
Alright. Countdown begins.
With one shot, he's evil, confirmed.
5 is not enough. Any more nominations?
Actually, couldn't vote for myself there, so that's not even on me.
Hey.
So is there like the comparison of a Vortex on the script?
No.
Just checking before. Just checking whilst we're silent at nomination.
There is 100% no such thing as Lortox on this script. I promise you.
Okay, excellent. Thank you for that.
I am gonna nominate John.
Windrider nominates John. Tell me why.
He didn't speak to me today, and just in case. Oh, also got to kill like stream and chat. That has to be done. And thirdly, just in case there's like an Odashi or something, like I want my info to be good.
John, tell us why.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. Not only have I not spoken to you, Windrider, but I haven't spoken to pretty much half the players on there, so you're not alone. Could do with sticking around for another day, maybe 2, but yeah.
Okay, countdown begins. Three is not enough. Any more nominations?
Dave nominates TJ.
Dave nominates TJ. Tell me why.
I have heard of an evil. Right, I've heard of a possible evil ping on TJ, and why not?
TJ, your defense.
I would just simply ask why.
Wow, that got more votes from Meh.
Countdown begins.
Let's kill someone.
I'm just going to nominate someone as well. Oh, wow, look at that.
Oh,
Hang on a minute.
yeah, that's...
Puts TJ on the block. Any more nominations?
Oh no, he's already been nominated. Never mind.
Damn it.
Whiskey nominates Roxxi.
Whiskey nominates Roxxi. Tell me why.
I've heard of an evil ping. Yeah, haven't spoken to Roxxi, so can't say too much else.
Roxxi, your defense?
My defense is that I'm the Fort Gin that hasn't procced.
What does that do?
So I am the virgin, basically.
It's a fort full of gin.
It is. It's the best kind of fort.
It's a fortune teller gin. Virgin.
And obviously there are lots of reasons why that might happen. But yeah.
Okay.
Into Nodashi.
Countdown begins.
While this is going around as well, I'd just like to point out we can't do anything about it today. And I feel like this isn't outing roles because Dave pretty much did it himself with what he said. But Dave did pretty much claim Buttmaster, claimed that he couldn't vote on himself, and then voted when his master didn't, because I know who he said his master was.
Yeah, I saw that.
One is not enough. Any more nominations?
Kilo nominates Whiskey.
Kilo nominates Whiskey. Tell me why.
Apparently nominated the fortune to die. So, naughty, whiskey.
Whiskey.
All that.
Your defense.
Are you still claiming Buttmaster, Dave?
I am, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm actually the Buttmaster. There you go. That's why I've been voting with Crimson, who's my master.
Huh.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, countdown begins.
We'll vote for this if Crimson does.
Crimson, put your damn hand down.
Oh, my hand stays up.
One more, please. Otherwise, it's a tie.
Yeah. I won't tie it.
I'll leave Whiskey over Dave, to be honest.
Oh, Dave over Whiskey now.
7 puts Whiskey on the block. Any more nominations? Otherwise, there's a day in 20 seconds.
I don't believe Whiskey at all because he's double claiming my row, so I'm more than happy for him to die.
Wait, so now Crimson is claiming Buttmaster?
No, it's Dave.
No, I have never claimed Buttmaster.
5.
You won't
It's not what, it's not what I've heard.
Whiskey was double claiming a roll.
Okay, the day ends. Whiskey is executed and dies.
The
Good
game
night,
is
everyone.
over. Aw.
Okay, so we dodged a bullet there. I think we turned Dave into the Soon. Because if oh, I need to know what Kilo is though. Hello.
Hello, friend.
Hello. No one said the word yet, and I'm really disappointed. We are going to.
Why'd you go all farmer on me there?
I don't know. I just felt like it. Is that all right?
Yeah, you know, I just want some farms, you know. some farms.
Right. Let me bring up the old reference sheet for a minute. So, I would like to turn Dave into the Soon. That's the Saint and Goon, isn't it?
You would like to turn Dave into the Soon.
Yes, please.
Okie dokie.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was so a bit of confusion, but then I can start making like druses and other such things, so that's fine. Yeah. He says he's gate protected. What is gate? Oh yeah, it's Godfather Devil's Advocate. Okay, so that's fine. Maybe once TJ's done serenovicing people, I can turn him into that particular character. If I go ahead and make some more outsiders, I think that's the way to go here. Yeah. Oh, that's even better. That's even better. Yes. Oh, I can make a Drew tomorrow, and then I can claim that I was hagged. That's yes. Like it. Like it. Like it. Okay, that's the plan. Or Betty. Oh, I could turn TJ, but then maybe not. I don't know. As long as they don't kill Dave. Don't kill Dave, for goodness sake. Okay. Well, that is our plan for now. We do need to speak to our demon, because I'm sure our demon has no idea what's going on at all. And, you know, we need to keep him in the loop. The best plans are ones that are coordinated well together. So we do need to speak to Kilo today, god damn it. And I will speak to Windrider and pull some bollocks out of my arse. So yeah, I should have really turned balling today. But never mind. Okay, we're going to wait for the morning and go from there. I will bring up the Grim once more, and then go from there. See you in the morning.
Good morning, town. You awake to find the deaths of Link, Windrider, and George.
Three?
Interesting.
Gross.
Yeah, probably a
We
gossip.
had my boom done, you didn't go off.
I'll be exiled, they're now actually dead.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah, a gate is a good bet.
You have
plain whiskey.
6 minutes.
Now the question is, I mean, I highly doubt it, but if that the demon, I'm guessing that the demon didn't kill me, and I died by other means. That would be my guess, because like, why would you do it otherwise, right? Unless they know that like my boy is a bluff or something.
My boy.
Yeah. It's either you were killed by other means, you would actually be a very good kill for a possible gate.
Yeah, but by like an assassin, or I've been gossip killed, or like with that many kills, right? It like, what are we looking at? Like gossip, possible gate.
Do you agree? Okay.
Possible Saracen.
could
I
be
will
a.
point out
It could
that
be a.
whoever killed me either was a double kill or a poison kill, which there's lots of poisoning on the script, but I happen to be a tool, so that shouldn't have worked.
I mean, there's not that much poisoning, right?
Yeah, not that much, but a bit.
So, or a gossip kill, right? That's another one.
Yeah, but that can't kill me.
What
Well,
were
it
you,
can,
Link?
but only once, not twice.
He's
Same
claiming
night.
tool.
You're the tool. Yeah.
Which might be why I tried to kill Dave, who...
I mean, also, like, I mean, it's possible that we've just had a demon change as well, right?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Although, if you do that, like, why change the demon immediately when you could literally just change me to nullify me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a demon change happening, to be fair, with those 3 deaths.
Not necessarily.
And remember, there's lots of poison, but like there's the puzzle master part of the butt master poison around.
Yeah.
Well, that would be grand. Me going to Dave, hey, I'm the tool and you're the buttmaster, so I'm gonna try
made you-
to kill
he's made
you.
him drunk,
and
yeah.
I'm actually drunk by the buttmaster.
Yeah, that would be funny.
That would be
It makes
funny.
me suspicious of the 2 people I told my role to, because I don't see why, unless they knew something, they'd kill the traveller that early. Unless I was the extra, like the gossip death or whatever.
Were you the
willing to
underpath?
claim what you were?
I was the underpath, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Should we maybe have some chats now?
Yeah.
Because I think we're losing time.
DJ, do you
Anyone
want to
want
chat?
to talk?
Okay, Dave.
Talk to Crimson, please.
You can indeed, I'll follow you.
I'm going to work at the top and work round. So, Windrider.
Okie dokie.
I'll follow you. Hello.
Hello.
So, were you actually the ball-in?
Yeah, I was.
Okay. The fact you died in the night makes me feel that I can trust you a bit more, but I'm still uncertain. You know what? If it comes back to bite me, that's fine. I am the Mezepheles. So, magician slash gambler.
Right, magician slash gambler. Okay. Who did you gamble last night?
So I had nothing to go off last night, so I simply gambled myself as the Mezepheles because I had nothing else to go on. Everyone's been giving me 3 for 3s, apart from George, who I already know is the apprentice, although he did tell me what his ability was, so...
So boring. You could have just gambled me as the ball-in. Could have just eliminated that world, couldn't you?
Yeah, but at the same time, I didn't want to die night 1, and I didn't get a chance to speak to you yesterday, so I wanted to get a social read from you before I made that call. Because I've died in too many games, like night 2 as a gambler, and it really annoys me. So...
Yeah, just sounds hella sus, John.
No, well, that's understandable. If you think that's sus, that's absolutely fine. I'm just saying how I play gambler. That's how it is. That's how I play.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the info I got for you. So, but if you were the ball-in, then that's fine. I don't need to know if there was a my boy or not.
My boy!
But if you were a demon kill, then hooray.
Yeah.
Because at least then the my boy would get some good info.
My boy!
Someone has come to me and claimed my boy.
My boy!
But I don't particularly trust it, if I'm honest.
Yeah, fair. Okay, no worries. We'll go with that. Cheers.
Do you want to go into a room, Kilo, and I'll tell you?
We'll do it. Yep.
Ian, would you like to chat?
Yeah, can do whatever that was.
That's whiskey in the watchmakers.
How's there only 1 minute left already?
We
kept talking in public.
back too.
No, if you all want to go have another chat, that's fine. I'm gonna put a minute in. You got 10 seconds before I press it.
Well, I did ask John, but he...
Oh, sorry, Lang. I didn't hear you. I'll follow you, Lang.
Fine.
Hello.
Hello. Some Republic tool. What are you?
I am the Mezepheles.
Mezepheles, okay.
Magician, gambler. I only gambled myself as the Mezepheles last night. Because everyone's been giving me 3s, and I didn't trust Windrider's balling claim right off the bat. So I didn't get a chance to speak to him yesterday. I wanted to speak to him first, but...
I mean, one thing that could have been funny is if George is evil, that he thinks you're the demon. But no, that probably didn't happen.
Sorry, say that again?
If George was evil, he could have been told that you're the demon. And that would have been funny, but it didn't happen, I'm assuming, so let's go back.
No, okay. No worries.
Yep.
Thanks.
Which I feel like could have still propped on me, because despite being a good, like, townsfolk, I am always an evil lion nasty pants. So, you know.
Welcome, and everybody. You have about a minute for chats, and then I'll open nominations.
I learned something interesting during the day.
Oh?
Despite the bawling dying last night, my boy wasn't woken up and told anything.
My boy!
Yeah, I that too. But I don't know if I fully trust my boy claim.
My boy!
But and then on top of that, with 3 deaths and Whiskey claiming outsider, it could have just easily been a gate kill, you know?
It could have been a gate, could have been a Saracen. It could have been a gossip kill.
It could have been a gossip kill, yeah.
Or you could just be the demon that jumped and was lying about being bawled.
I don't know. If I was the imp and Star Pass.
To be honest, I don't think he's Star Pass because there was no sus on him at all.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just listing all the possibilities.
And I mean, like me getting killed as well. Like obviously showed that was a bit of a threat. But I mean, I would have wanted to keep my Nadashi poison at least alive for at least another couple day. And then the other one would be what fucker. But
yeah, it's more likely that you would be.
If I did that, I could just like out the one other person that has already told me that they're an outsider in my Night 1 balloonist ping.
I mean, if Jack is really, really mean, then my boy was targeted in the night. The kill was retargeted to the bowling, and because my boy is the one that killed him, there's no info. That would be really rude and probably wrong anyways.
Is that how that works with the ping going off? I mean, with the kill getting pinged off, does it count as the mayor killing?
Yeah, it can do in the same way. In the same way that a soldier can die to a mayor bounce.
Okay.
I personally think that is the incorrect ruling, but it has been ruled that way.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, because I thought it's just like the demon kill being redirected.
Yeah,
that's what I've heard.
Fair.
There's
different
try
rules
to make
on
it sound really dumb.
Jack,
Yes.
can you confirm what your ruling as the ST would be on that?
Please state the question again, if that's okay.
If the Maboy is targeted by the demon,
yep,
and the kill is redirected, is it the Maboy killing or the demon killing?
Demon killing.
There you go.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't particularly trust that my boy claim. But I have got a very good kill to go after.
Nominations are open.
I can't really out the reasons as to why this is a good kill, because if I do that, then I'm basically outing the rows of 2 or 3 people.
Stuart nominates TJ.
Stuart nominates TJ. Please state your case.
From global information and from fortune information, this could be the best kill of the day.
TJ, your defense.
I'm a spent ability. I'm perfectly fine dying.
Okay, countdown begins.
Crimson, you're my master, by the way, so please don't drop.
Yep, our hand is staying up, to be fair.
Yay!
Yeah, I won't put mine up just because
Also,
I'll
how
leave
many
it on 4.
masters do we have?
I beg your pardon?
About 7.
1 and Dave.
4 is enough. TJ is marked for execution. Any more nominations?
I am the Buttmaster. I'm kind of.
Oh, but yeah, of course.
To be honest, I'm kind of assuming. I'm kind of assuming that Whiskey is the poker. He's just being a politician.
I didn't get anyone to say the words vampire for their Piles word, which is absolutely not my poker play. I think enough people here have experienced my poker play.
You didn't come and tell me that word to say.
Yeah.
George told me a word to say.
That was the word. It sucked.
It depends what type of vampire it is, if it's the sparkly kind or the other kind. So
The sparkly kind don't exist.
That's a fairy.
Second call for nomination.
Leave me alone.
Now.
They're called target practice.
Just for clarification, Dave, if you are the Buttmaster, was the voting yesterday just a mistake?
No, I just lied about who I told everyone my master was.
Right, that sounds legit.
What,
What,
they
me?
lying?
What, me lying?
Why would you do that? It just does not make
This is-
sense.
I'm sorry, have you not played with Dave before?
Like,
I mean, that's really early.
it's
One
something
person
so
that
trivial. Like,
considers
what
his
would you
mastery.
possibly gain from this?
Fun fact, he was my most trusted player in a game yesterday.
Third
Bloody
and
hell.
final call for nominations.
Did you have to check your life choices on that one?
Roxy,
I see you
I know this
with
is your
Roxy.
first game on Demon Bluffs, Roxy, but you'll soon come to know.
Oh, I know. It says more about everyone else than
Okay.
Dave, I think, at that point.
Hey, I was the most trusted saint there has ever been.
I just assumed
Kino's
Dave was the
most
demon
trusted
and
mayor,
Roxy
you're
was the
pointing
minion.
By that, Dave, I assume you were actually evil.
It wasn't that Dave was trustworthy; it's that everyone else was so untrustworthy that he looked great in comparison.
Crimson
This is great content for
Closing
today's
the
game.
day in 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, the content.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about a previous game that was not recorded, nor was it even on this server.
Yes.
Great content for everyone.
I mean, if we're happy with this kill, great. But if not, I say we just kill Crimson.
Gotta at some point, right?
I don't.
Yeah,
Five, 4.
Why not,
Three.
Crim?
Kilo nominates Crimson.
Oh, update by the way, Rangers have just scored.
Actually,
Yeah.
oh my god!
Please tell me why. That's,
I would
that's the
like to
nomination, not why they've scored.
I would like to defer to Windrider for this accusation because it sounded like he had something important to say and time was running out, so I just nominated him. I don't actually have a reason. Windrider, please do this.
Oh, I don't have a reason either. He hasn't spoken to me like at all. Again, it's super sus. And he's always like the opposite alignment for me, apart from like the 2 games where we weren't. But you know, let's face it. At some point, the evil team's going to frame him, right? Or he's evil. So let's just get this out of the way now.
Crimson, your defense.
This is a dangerous game. Don't vote for me. Very dangerous.
Ferdinand, I asked Crimson 3 times for a chat and he ignored me.
Can't
When?
have again.
You've spoken to me twice.
Haven't heard you, Ian. I apologise.
How many have we got on?
4.
4. That's fine. I can put my hand up for Crim.
I don't necessarily want it
Okay.
to,
No, that's fine. I won't.
change. I just thought that there was a reason we were nominating
There was
Crimson
not
and
enough.
not just for the lols.
I mean,
So
it's
I'd
not
like to
just
apologise,
for
I'm
the
sorry.
Present day,
Let's
it's
face
fine.
it, Crimson is always
Oh.
evil or sus of being
3,
evil. It's
2,
just better for town.
1. The day is closed. TJ is executed and dies.
TJ claims Mitch and chooses Crimson.
TJ claims Mitch and chooses Crimson.
Oh.
Oh no.
That would do it.
Oh.
Mean child, by the way. It's not the Klutz. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
it's great. Thank you, TJ.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Come on, bot. It's having a thing.
Come on, Eileen.
Doing that thing, right?
Yeah, it's doing that thing. Yeah. John, do some content.
No.
I like big
Hands
buckets and I
monkey.
cannot lie. Sing it with me. I like big.
Buckets.
Buckets, I cannot lie.
Yay. Right, I think I need to start making either a Druze or what was the other? What was the other role? Merriman, I think. I kind of want to try and make Crimson the Druze. I think. Let's... Oh, we could make someone the poker as well. Yeah, we'll...
Hello.
We will do that. Hello.
That's... What a fiasco. A
fiasco, you say? I'm sure there's an image for that.
I know.
Right, I am going to turn Crimson into the Druze. I think.
We're going to turn Crimson into the Druze.
Yes, please.
Okay, no worries.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you. So, hopefully, that will help us out just a little bit. Hopefully, because there's apparently a Goble out there somewhere. Apparently, there is... so, if there's an evil ping on me or Kilo, hopefully now that'll be redirected to the Druze. Hopefully, that is the plan anyway, but it'll probably just come down on me. I am going to... I'm not going to stick with my Magibbler play here. I think I am probably going to... I don't really want to use prayer either, for the simple fact that there's no way for me to prove myself as the prayer. So, yeah, I suppose I'm going to have to stick with Magibbler to some extent. That's what we're going to have to do for now, so bring the Grim back up. And just, if you've made it this far into the video, if you have a look in the description there, you'll find a link to our Discord server where we're actually going to be playing some games and offering the chance for you to come along and play, hopefully, some Demon Bluffs episodes with us. So wouldn't that be nice? Do come along and sign up to us on Discord, the Clock on the Clock server. I'm sure some of you know it, but if not, a link will be in the description just down below. So maybe while we're waiting for the morning, you can check that out. I'll wait.
Right. Good morning, town. After yesterday's shenanigans, you wake up this morning to find the death of Dave.
Dave?
Okay.
I mean, that chucks away TJ's claim, unless that chucks away TJ's claim, right?
Why can I not just die? Just kill me, please, at night.
I have news. We have a Piles in play because I was turned last night.
I will also say that we have a Saracen in play because I've been mad as the fucking Buttmaster for the first 2 days.
One second, John, are you saying that you are now evil?
Pardon?
Are you saying that you're now evil?
No, I said I've been Piles turned.
Yeah, exactly. Piles is also Mezepheles, mate.
No, you know what I mean. Pit Hag is what I meant. You know exactly what I meant.
No, let's kill him, guys. Let's
get him. Let's get him.
We all know what you meant. You've been shat on.
If explicit, let's go.
Yeah, I believe Link has got the correct terminology. If you're turned, that means you become evil, and if you've been shat on, you change character.
Okay, I will put it another way. I have changed character last night.
So what you're saying is that a Piles came along and shat you out,
yeah,
and you were different.
Pretty much.
The new man.
What have you turned into?
I am nothing but a hemorrhoid on this magnificent Demon Bluffs buttock. So.
TJ, please tell me you're telling the truth. Like,
he's not.
What do you mean? This time, why would I lie about something like this? No one else has come out with it. So,
John,
I said TJ.
Oh, sorry.
Dave, shall we have a chat?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Kilo.
Yes, John.
We've not talked. Let's have a chat.
I mean, I feel weird going with someone who's just admitted to being turned evil, but yeah, sure, we'll do this.
Fine.
I'll be in the sound shack, Crimson.
I'll follow you. God, fucking hell. God, it's just trying to remember everything. Yeah, yes, I'm the Piles. So...
Did TJ give you the bluffs?
No.
Oh, brilliant. Picker, which I'm going with Picker my boy, or just my boy if there isn't one in play. Farrell and Insist.
Okay. I'm just going with that I was the McGibbler to start off with, and now I'm the Mitch.
Okay, who is
so Dave?
turned, if anyone?
Dave was the Soon. I turned him into the Soon. Crimson is now the Drews, and that's as far as.
Oh, in which case Crimson's gonna. If he actually the Drews, he's gonna be evil tomorrow because I've picked him. So I'm gonna jump tomorrow because I'm the fucker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Have you turned anyone? No. Have you made anyone evil?
I think so because I can't even get Jack to confirm, but I did yesterday. Right at the end of the day, Jack was like, "Oh, someone make some content," and I was like, "I like big buckets," and I cannot lie. I got everyone to sing along, and I'm pretty sure
someone's possibly evil.
It was either Ian or Crimson. I'm pretty sure it was Ian, which is why I turned Crimson.
Right. Okay. Cool.
But I'm not 100% sure.
Fair enough. In which case, if I jump to Crimson, then we've got a 5-man evil team.
Okay.
Cool. But yeah, I'm going my boy. I'm saying I haven't got any information. My number's gonna be a 3, which puts me apart from you, but not TJ.
Okay.
It also puts Roxxi and Ian 3 away from each other, and Crimson and Stuart. So we'll see.
Yeah. If no one dies today, which they probably will, I will probably turn someone into Scarlet Woman just for shits and gigs. But yeah.
No, fair. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Cool. Happy
All
days.
right, cool.
Great.
Thank you.
Cheers. See ya.
First, you'd have a lot of posts, and that screws other things.
Hit what now?
You'd only get
have
one
a
kill.
lot of hosts.
So the
Because
thing
Lala
is,
kills
But
twice,
we also
right?
didn't have a revival, so
Seems strange to sink a kill because they'd go down to 4, right? And then they would be able to execute anyway. Like,
So the
or
thing
they'd
is,
have
if
to
we're-
guess on the demon.
So if we're thinking, let's just say we're thinking, I think it's entirely possible that there's not a gate, and we had a assassin kill, gossip kill, and demon kill on day 1, because I think the gossip for day 1 was true. Yeah, I'm just drawn to TJ being the.
Stuart, can we have a quick chat?
Yeah, sure. Go to the Ruben name.
Yep. Hello. So we're a bit further into the game now. So I'm happy to hard claim to you.
Right, so what were you originally and what are you now?
So originally I was the McGibbler, Magician Gambler. Last night I was turned into the Mitch, which means that TJ can't have been the Mitch.
No, I don't think he was.
So
he can't claim to me, Wrangler, because I'm the Goble.
You're the Goble, okay. You are the actual Goble.
Yeah. So my day 1 gossip was there was an evil player at one of the cardinal points. So that's me, Crimson, Link, and TJ.
Yep.
Link died in the night.
Yep.
Link and TJ were also 2 of my noble picks. The other one being Ian.
Okay.
And then Roxy said she got a Fort Gin yes ping on TJ. That's why I nominated him.
Yeah.
Because that sort of like doubled down on my information. But if it's a Fort Gin, I don't know who her other pick was.
I don't know. I've only spoken to Roxy once, and she has claimed Fort Gin, obviously, when Whiskey nominated her. But oh Christ, it's raining a hoolie down here. Sorry, viewers, if you can hear the rain. Right.
So it's raining in Blackpool as well.
Fair enough. bit of a. You're in Blackpool.
Yeah.
And you support Southampton, or are you just up in Blackpool?
No, I live in Blackpool. I've always lived up here. I was a Southampton fan just to annoy my dad. He was a Liverpool fan. He was a Liverpool fan, and he said I could support any team I wanted apart from Man U. And Liverpool were playing Southampton that weekend, so I picked Southampton. And Southampton won.
And Everton, I suppose. Oh.
Right. Welcome back to town, everybody. You have about a minute for chats, and I'll open nominations.
I'd just like to apologise to YouTube for our conversation about football instead of Clocktower. So, yeah. Up the
But
Saints.
not for our apologies. No apologies are issued at all on behalf of Demon Bluffs for the conversations about butt munching, or piles, or any of the other things you have heard in this episode.
Is anyone else getting kind of weird reads, like what people are thinking? I obviously I'm always suspicious of Crimson, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit sus of both Kilo and John.
What did I do?
That's a key.
I don't know, just the vibe that I'm getting.
John had a slip of the tongue and actually did turn evil. That was a slip of the tongue.
If John did turn evil, that is hilarious.
No, what I meant was that
It
I was
was a
changed. I
message.
changed characters. I didn't want to say I was Pit Hag because there's not a Pit Hag on the script technically. So I said, I've been Piles turned or changed or whatever.
John,
If I'm honest,
his character changed on him. The fact that he was evil before the change is irrelevant.
if I'm honest, John, a Magibler that Magiblers themselves day one, and then tries to tell us that there's a piles in play, to throw out a type of minion that's possibly in play, and that you've now been changed. I don't. That just kind of reads a little bit evil to me, and it's kind of just trying to shape the game. And it's a good way to get out of your Magibler buff. And why you'd stay alive.
It's not exactly. When you've got people that are only giving you 3s, barring an apprentice who shared their role, I'm not going to gamble the apprentice. And as I said to you, you claimed balling, but I don't know if you're the balling, and I've died too many times on night 2 as a gambler because I've picked someone who's claimed king or something like that, and they've been Serenovist or something like that. So
how useful would that have info have been to find out if I was lying and evil or not? Just saying. I'm just saying it just seems a little bit evil for me. He's I need to get out of a Magical Bluff because at some point or other I need to die in the night, and that's not going to happen. So let's say that I've been piles and say that this type of minion is in the game, when maybe it's actually not.
Nominations are open.
I'm inclined to believe that might be the minion that we do have in play. Just because I don't think we got a Jade and Merriman, maybe. Who knows?
Considering the amount of outsiders that I've...
we haven't heard of any other people getting piles, right?
And in that case, isn't Ian a perfect candidate for being the issue?
With a Buttmaster, in the town, you'd think that no one else has been got piles, so...
Yeah, it depends if they... So what's that, Crimson?
So the claim I've heard from Ian, it might not be the worst execution today to go for Ian. For the second half of your ability, Ian.
So it'd be a terrible kill because it'd just be a waste.
It would, but there's a danger of...
I don't know what he is.
I'm not going to that anymore, but there is a danger of something happening.
I don't know. Also, I'm gonna check this out there. I haven't played with Roxxi a lot, but Roxxi has been very, very quiet. Almost trying to slip under the radar.
If you wish to kill me, I am more than happy for you to.
So basically, Windrider, you're suspicious of myself, Crimson, Ian, Roxxi, Kilo, and Stuart. Cool. That really helps narrow the field down.
No, I'm completely fine with Stuart.
In which case, we should kill Stuart as the odd person out.
Me and Stuart are cool now.
Stuart nominates Kilo.
Stuart nominates Kilo. Please state your case.
From information gathered from a Fort Jin claimed that TJ was a demon and she got a yes ping because we know Roxy's come out as a Fort Jin. It could be that her information is poisoned by Kilo, who could be the Ishi, which means my global pings are all wrong. I can't think of anything else to suggest it could be anybody else at this moment in time.
Kilo, your defense.
Given what Stuart claimed to me, and without outing him, what happened, or we're trying not to out him, what happened on night 2, I think that basically rules me out as what I'm being accused of being. I don't know what Roxy's information is because no one's told me. I am a decent role actually in a reasonably good part of the game, and having me in at the end would be beneficial. Yeah.
Can I add pertinent, please?
Of course you can.
My night 1 check, I got a yes, and it was between TJ and Kilo.
And we've killed the person we think was evil. Okay.
Well, it could be the minion was in the noble
Crimson.
ping, and one was the demon. There's also obviously lots of poisoning and madness and all the usual Clocktower stuff.
Okay, I'm just okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say that's ruled me out as the issue because that would make it a yes on myself if I was the demon. Just saying.
Countdown begins.
Mhm.
Three puts Kilo on the block. Kilo is marked for execution. Any more nominations?
Roxy, do you enjoy the final 3?
Absolutely not.
Well, it looks like you're getting there.
Could someone kill either me or Roxy tonight? That would be great.
I mean, Crimson, you're staying alive always because you're the demon.
Crimson, I'll nominate. I'm happy to nominate you, but I don't have anything on Roxy. So if you want to nominate her, then you
I
can.
need to die tonight, Kilo.
No, because like
Second call for nominations.
John nominates Ian.
John nominates Ian, was that?
Yeah.
Please tell me why.
So, Crimson was saying earlier on that we could execute Ian today and something might happen. I have no idea what's going on with that, so I would like to hear the explanation from Ian as to why it could or could not be a good idea.
I don't think it's necessarily not a good idea. I just think it's a waste of an execution because Jack is going to kill me at some point before final 3 anyway because I'm the poker.
Okay. Wait. So
Could have
we've
an extra debt.
So how many outsiders have we got now?
5, apparently.
3, because that was counting TJ and Dave.
Crimson's claiming an outsider, right? We all got that, yeah?
Yeah, it's 3. TJ's back down.
Yeah, so it's me, Ian, and Crimson.
So, falling makes sense. So
Countdown begins.
Maybe it is just that maybe we do just have a fucker.
I don't believe Crimson at all.
Yeah, I don't believe Crimson either, but I mean, we're currently tying this guy.
Don't tie it, Crim.
I'm going to.
Out himself as evil there now.
Yeah,
Ian
there
has
you
that.
go.
3.
Yeah, Ian has.
Hang on, what?
Is a tie.
That's interesting.
Any more nominations?
Crimson and
Oh,
have it
that makes me look really fucking evil.
Hey, can we just,
You
can we just
absolute git.
Can we just kill Crimson and get it over with?
No.
No, I
Honestly,
reckon we
it's a
could.
really bad idea. It's a really bad idea.
Depending what. Yeah. If we got
Actually,
some
you
demon
know
we've
what I
got.
hard claim to you. You know what I hard claim to you. This is a bad idea.
Kilo nominates Roxy.
Is it not too soon?
Kilo nominates Roxy. Tell me why.
Well, it was a toss-up between Roxy and Crimson, and Roxy can nominate Crimson afterwards if they so choose. Roxy seems to be the person who's throwing most of the suspicion on me, which obviously makes me want them dead because that's mean. Ian's now made me look guilty of sin because, well, that was horrible. Thanks. And I am a good roll who would like to get to the final 3. We do need to kill someone, and I don't have anything better than the person who is saying I am bad.
Okay, Roxy, your defense.
I am the Fort Jin. I have outed what my yeses were. I am happy to die. Means I'm not in a final 3, so you know. I don't have to make the deciding nomination.
Okay. Countdown begins.
What about John as a possible option?
What's that?
I mean, I like killing John.
I wouldn't, given
Yeah, I
the
mean, Roxy's
circumstances.
Yeah, the trouble is Roxy's a good player who I trust, and the fact that we just got 4 votes on that pretty easily when I think we've got most evils.
4 is marked for execution. Closing the day in 10.
I don't like this. The fact
I could quite easily see Kilo being the Ishi,
5,
poisoning Stuart and TJ.
not Ishi. He's not the
How am I
1.
poisoning TJ?
Roxy
well,
is
yeah, I know,
executed
I'm
and
sorry.
dies.
Oh, because Roxy could be minion.
And the game
He's not going to be an issue.
continues. Good night, everyone.
Right, we got a decision to make here because Crimson is most definitely an outsider. Ian is poker, supposedly. So we need to try... Oh, I got it! Oh, what a plan that is. Would I be able to turn Stuart into the Mitch, please?
You want to turn Stuart into the Mitch?
Please!
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I mean, I've basically given Stuart my bluff here, but at the same time, I need to make myself look as sus as possible to try and get out of, you know, try and get out of this situation. I think if Kilo dies and jumps to Crimson, then I will absolutely try and fall on the sword a little bit. But I think if Stuart dies, we've basically won. So, yeah, happy days, good stuff. I love pit hagging and shenanigans and all that sort of good stuff. Okay, so I honestly don't know out of Ian and Crimson who was actually turned evil first. I really hope Kilo kills Stuart. I really want him to kill Stuart tonight. Because it would be so funny. It would be so funny. Dear, fantastic. Well, we will see how it goes. Hopefully, I done good. But if not, then woe is me.
You awake to find the dead body of Kilo.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, everybody, I was shot on last night.
What?
I was your starting Goble, and last night I was turned into the Mitch.
Okay. You can't have done.
I was.
You can't have
So,
done because
John
I was
told-
turned into the Mitch the night before.
Well, here's the thing. I'm the Grand Fist, and I'm confirming Stuart as the Goble, so I trust his claim far more than yours, John.
Yeah,
Well, that's fine. I am just saying that I was turned into the Mitch yesterday.
I mean, he could. He,
Mine.
I mean, he could be
There's
mad
a
today,
Saracen.
right?
Saracen. Yeah, there is a Saracen.
Or if one of them is
One sec, one
turned
sec.
evil by the pirates, then they could lie about it.
One sec, guys, right? What if multiple kills day one was a Piles changing the demon, right, into something like a fucker, right? Kilo with the sauce on him almost dying yesterday just jumped to Ian, the final, or Crimson, are outsiders.
If that's true, hold on, let me double check what this does. Hold on.
The thing is,
If
just
Stuart
fucking-
is
If that's
now-
true, I'd have had to preemptive that by a day.
Thing
Yeah,
is,
you
if
got-
Stuart
you
is
got
now
the-
claiming to have been shat on and turned into the Mitch as well, surely that would also make him a demon candidate, if you believe that we do have a Piles in play.
Right, so basically all of us are looking like demon candidates. This is wonderful.
Yeah, but that's because we're just going to kill Crimson final day, right?
Stuart's about the only person that I vaguely trust, and that's solely because, given my role, like, they could have just left me alive, whereas I think the kill is because they're concerned about me being in Final 3.
The fact that Kilo's died has taken my suspicion of him away because my, I'm going to call it gossip, my gossip yesterday was that either Kilo, Roxxi, or Ian is the demon, who I expected to die. Someone felt threatened by the fact that I may have got that right and has changed me, but at the same time, they could have let it go through because then we would have been down to Final 3. But I actually think it's either John or Crimson.
I think Ian is likely to be a minion, or I think Ian might well just be the poker. Because he's in the noble pin with TJ, and I think TJ is probably the citizen, just because nobody else has changed their claims without claiming piles.
I mean, if we're to believe TJ, right, it's highly possible that Ian could actually just be an issue, because Tool died in the night, right, without like immediately, like Link, and TJ with his rubbish Ragnar info.
Who's the third noble thing?
Drunk, by the way.
Yeah.
It was Link, TJ, and Ian.
Thank you.
Yeah. So it's possible that Ian is the issue.
Because I could just be butt drunk from whiskey.
And he did tie the boat like yesterday as well.
Or with Ishi through to you,
Ian and
through me.
Kilo are on the same team, definitely.
Yeah.
So what's that, Crimson?
I think you and Ian are on the same team because that tie of the vote is.
I thought that was me. I thought that was me being framed. But what the only thing it's done to confirm to me is the fact that it was an attempt to make me look evil, and that Stuart is not the issue, because if he was, I would be drunk and they wouldn't need to kill me.
I put my hand up because of the time it was tying, and by the time I realised that Crimson had dropped it, it was too late.
Nominations are open.
A bit of a gap between us.
Yeah, it's a bit of a gap
Yeah,
between
massive
them.
gap. Although, I mean, if we think that we have a fucker at all, obviously, like the kills wouldn't get pinged off like Kilo, he would just die, and the same with Link if he was the actual demon choice.
Yeah, I suppose.
I think we're looking at.
We're not going to vote today. We're not nominating today, are we?
No.
Wouldn't have thought so.
Well, Ian being an issue does track. I'm trying to, because it's probably not going to be a Lalo, so it's either going to be an issue. I personally think it's the demon hasn't changed, and possibly the first bit of the first night where we didn't have any piles claims was because they turned someone evil and changed them into, that person into another minion or something. But then again, we've not had that much minion activity, and Stuart's gobble has kind of said that appears that there's no gate.
Yeah, but at the same time, the night that we got like multiple deaths, or at least 3 deaths, right? Stuart's gobble also points at you, Crimson.
Second call for nominations.
And TJ, who changed his claim and was also in a noble ping.
I was just agreeing with you, Crimson. Why wouldn't I? It was funny. I'm just simply a wrangler with the two, and I think I'm butt drunk.
Butt drunk.
I'll teach you for drinking from the butt.
Yeah, he's been butt chugging, man. He's been butt chugging.
100% butt chug.
When you get the opportunity to drink from a butt, if it's Derek's, you're in trouble, boy.
All right,
Hey, you stay away from. Sorry, I don't know. You stay away from my butt.
TJ could easily have just been drunk. That's definitely possible.
The fact that I got
But then
my raggles was fairly decent, but then you guys
Third
executed me anyway.
and
so
final
then
call
the second
for
half of my
nominations.
What evil have we killed if we've not killed TJ?
I think we have killed
TJ's
TJ.
not one.
Not only that, right? Like we could have a Druce out there, right, as like the third outsider, and like Crimson just sat here claiming sane, and he's just evil the entire game.
The problem
Why is
is
it only 3 and not 4?
the trouble is.
Because I
I'm
can't
pretty
think of another
sure-
way that we'd have another one, right?
The trouble is, I'm pretty sure that no matter what, like if we skip today, we're going to end up with John, Crimson, and Ian. Because Crimson's practically confirmed good. There is a chance that John, Crimson, and Ian are all evil. If Stuart wants to make a nomination, and if we're all happy that this is potentially a final day and we're all willing to go for it, I'm happy to. But I've also got nothing against taking the risk and trying to go to sleep. But it is very risky at this stage.
Closing the day in 20
Can I just
seconds.
ask one question quickly, though? There's nothing stopping Jack of going to sleep and then just potentially killing the poker, forcing the game end.
That's what I was worried about yesterday.
I don't think he would.
If Jack wants to do that on a YouTube recording, he's more than welcome to. Because YouTube comments are going to have an absolute way another time.
10.
Most of us complain about it, right?
It's the politician side of the ability.
5,
Yeah.
4.
John nominates Ian.
Is that your case?
There is a world where Ian is the Ishii. It's the most logical world that we've come up with right now. And I think, personally, we still have 3 evils alive anyway. So we might... It's my best option. If you all believe that Stuart is confirmable, then I think Ian is the next best guess if Crimson really is what he's claiming.
Ian, your defense?
Come at me.
Alright, countdown begins.
I do say good point, Crimson.
I think this is probably the case, but I'm not voting on this today.
So, John, what were you before playing the Gibbler?
Pardon?
1 is not enough. Closing the day in 10.
I started the game
9,
as the Magibler.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No one is executed. Nobody dies. And good night, everyone. It's always us two.
I
isn't it,
know.
John?
Well, and Roxy's here. Roxy's still
I know. I know, but I mean.
I don't know, Jack. What do you mean?
It's literally just been me and you in the town square every single time.
I don't know. I must have special powers. It's the unbreakable bond between Derek and Jimmy. That must be what it is.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hello, Derek.
I nearly called you Jack.
I know you did.
I can't do that voice this time
No,
of
it's
night. Yeah, sorry, YouTube. Oh hell, I might as well just do. There's not a lot of point in me doing too much. I'm just going to quickly take a look at the reference sheet if I can find it and bring it up.
Yeah, feel free.
Right. There's no point turning myself because I assume I act after. Sorry, all the other minions act before me, so there's no point turning myself. Oh no! Oh, isn't that interesting? So I could technically turn myself into a gate.
If you want.
I could. Godfather. Oh, but then if... Oh no, an outsider wouldn't. Oh yes, they would, because... Yeah, and then I'd end up potentially killing my demon. So that's probably not a good idea. You know what? Let's just go and turn... sorry about this, Jack.
You're alright.
Just to be on the safe side, let's go ahead and turn Stuart into... No. Let's turn Windrider into the Druce. Just a dead player to a role that I think is already in play.
Okay.
Cool.
You turn Windrider into the Druce.
Yep.
Okay, thank you very much.
Cool, cheers. So I could have turned myself into the gate there and got a protect off, but because, as far as I'm aware, all the other players now are outsiders, and I don't know which one's the demon, even though Kilo did say he was going to go for Crimson, I don't like it too much. So I think I'm best off just staying safe for another day and then going from there.
Okay. Good morning, town. You awake to find the dead body of Stuart. This is your final 3.
I claim Mitch and pick. Oh, jeez. Ian. Doesn't make no difference, really.
No worries. You pick Ian. Thank you very much.
should we round robin? I think it's probably better to get this done now so we can get all the info out. I'm happy to start if needs be as well.
I can start if you want, as soon as I'm at the top.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talk from the rest of town.
I know, I was worried my Discord broke.
Okay. I was your starting Goble, and not last night, the night before, I was turned into the Mitch. My pings were Link, Ian, and TJ.
Windrider.
Ball in, I learn Ian Night 1.
John.
Last night, I started as your Mejibler. I was turned 2 nights ago into the Mitch. Last night, I became the Soon. Hooray for me.
Crimson.
That's interesting because I'm the Soon. I was very happy when I saw part of it being Goon, and I was like, oh shit, Saint as well. Oh dear. So I've tried to be very quiet all game, which is why I've caused no chaos. I am still good. I think the demon is Ian.
George, the apprentice who's departed. Dave.
Grandfist saw that Stuart was the Gobu.
Link.
The tool, and I've done absolutely nothing.
Excellent. Ian.
I'd really like to claim to be the Soon right now, because it'd be funny, but I'm the poker.
Whiskey.
I'm your Buttmaster. I nominated the Fortune, and neither I nor the Fortune died. Yeah, never got a chance to pick who my butt drunk person was.
Sadness. I am the Wrangler. I got a 2. I was executed by town, potentially butt drunk. Roxy.
Fortune got a yes night 1 on TJ and Kilo. I got a no on Whiskey and Stuart, and then a no on Stuart and John.
And finally, Kilo.
My boy! Sorry, I got excited. I was my boy.
That is your round robin. Nominations are open when you wish.
And you're welcome, Jack.
Oh, and I learned nothing when the balling died, because that is relevant.
Here's the thing, I think the demon is either John or Crimson. I actually kind of buy Ian as poker. Now, obviously, if we're in a situation where John and Crimson are both evil and Ian is the poker and the last player who is good, then we are relying on his heart, basically, as to whether he wants to go for the good one or play for evil. Because he could just refuse to nominate, and he's probably going to win.
See, the problem we have here, and this is a very possible world we're living in, is all 3 live players are evil, and there has been a decision made to just let the day go through, just in case the players don't know someone's been turned. This is just playing out. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about no matter what we do, we've lost.
I mean, if that's the case,
I have
filtered down about it. So
I have a feeling that John was the Piles, is now the demon, and he's acting like a minion who's saying, "Oh, I've been changed, to throw sus on the other 2.
No,
They would totally work.
Changed.
John has not been changed.
I have been changed. I'm a changed man.
Second call for nominations.
That he's trying to simulate a Saracen still being alive.
I think the demon, Crimson. If you are the Soon, I'm just choosing to trust Ian more than John. But to be honest, I think you and John are both evil anyway.
I don't know if they're both evil.
What do you think the demon is? Because I think if Initially World does line up with Ian, if not, probably a fucker, and then it's probably John.
More likely fucker. But
that would make it probably John then, right?
Or Crimson.
Yeah, but it's inseparable. The only thing you've kind of got is Crimson's unlikely. If it's a fucker, then yeah, it could just be Crimson. Although George, the apprentice, under Papa of a zero.
I mean,
I'm
we
more
also have
inclined to believe. I'm more inclined to believe that Crimson is actually.
Well, do we think that Roxy's evil then because she's clearing
No.
John?
If Stuart was fucker poisoned and he was actually mitched as he claims he was, then oh no, he would be sober by the time he makes the bit. Okay, ignore me.
I mean, you have to remember that here that like Roxy is like clearing John as well. So like if John's evil, you kind of have to look at Roxy as being evil.
Third and final call for nominations.
I think Kilo was the starting demon and has moved to John.
Yeah.
That's why it can clear. That's why Roxy can clear John.
Entirely with that.
If I'm wrong, it's just my opinion. Kilo,
Right, guys, we're running out of time. We're running out of time. Do we
I
think we
don't
have
know.
to read this live?
Go for John. Crimson. I
Crimson
think
nominates John.
I think John is most likely demon.
Crimson nominates John. Please tell me why.
We are running out of time, and we were just talking and talking. A nomination needed to be made. A few people think it's John. I'm happy to go first. Obviously, alive, I can vote for Ian if we want to turn it over, and John nominates Ian. But I think this is the most prevalent worldview in people's minds, so I'm happy to go with this. If we're wrong, I'm sorry. I would just picked out the two.
John,
I will say
the game will end if and when you decide to execute me, because I am the actual Soon. I started the game as the Magibla, and then was turned into the Mitch, then was turned into the Soon. If you don't believe me, then that is your prerogative, but that is my situation of events as they've unfolded to me in this ridiculous bloody game.
Alright. Countdown begins.
Just want to say, win or lose, this has been the most fun game I've played.
Kilo. Aww.
Boink.
Bit of water was fucking nice.
Is enough. John is marked for execution.
We can't beat it, right?
No, I don't believe so.
That's because it was Crimson, people.
It wasn't for a
Okay.
while.
I told you.
John is executed and dies. And I have one question to ask. Ian, did you know Crimson was the demon?
I was 90% sure.
Well, on that note, I would like to congratulate Crimson's team, the evil team, which consists of Crimson, John, Kilo, and I'll give the win to Ian as well.
What about me, you cunt?
And TJ.
I was certain I was the only non-evil alive.
Sorry, John.
Yeah, I just thought I'd miss you out on purpose to see your reaction. It's funny.
Yeah,
Right, I will do a round robin because this was absolutely chaotic to fuck. Starting at the top of the grim, you have Stuart, who is your starting Gobel, who saw Link, Ian, or TJ as an evil ping. Obviously, that being TJ. I believe his guess, his gossip half of his ability guess on day one was correct. Can't remember what it was. I think it was to do with an evil being at 4
Cardinal points.
Yeah, that's it. Which was correct. Hence why there was 3 deaths that night. I'll get back to that in a second. Windrider was your balling, whose only piece of information was on Ian, I believe. Because for some reason I have deleted it off my page. Was that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I thought so. John was your Piles, who attempted to make Dave the Soon, attempted to make Crimson the Druce, and first and only successful change was Stuart into the Mitch. This is because obviously Dave couldn't become the Soon since the Soon was already in play, this being Crimson. And then couldn't turn Crimson into the Druce because he was the first player to pick the Soon, becoming drunk himself. Turning Crimson evil, which allowed Kilo, the fucker, to jump to Crimson that same night. George was your underpath apprentice who, the apprentice underpath. Oh well, never mind. Who got a 0 on night 1 because he was sat next to 2 good players at the time. Unfortunately, he was gobble killed, and the reason I did this is because I kind of tossed and turned and and ahed about who I was going to kill, and because of sus on certain players from certain discussions I was hearing, I felt that that was the best kill at the time. Dave was your Grand Fist, who saw Stuart as the gobble. Link was your tool, who was Buttmaster drunk. Ian was your poker, who obviously won with the evil team there. Whiskey Jack being the Buttmaster, making Link drunk. TJ, your Saracen, who made Dave mad as the Buttmaster for the first 2 nights.
I fucking called it. As soon as I heard Stuart pings, I was like, yeah, it's fucking TJ, isn't it? That's why I went after it.
And then decided on night 2 to assassin kill Windrider.
You're welcome.
And that hence why the 3 deaths of Link, Windrider, and George happened. Roxxi was your Fort Jin, whose ability didn't proc because obviously Whiskey was an outsider. She got true information all game, choosing Kilo and TJ, getting a guess because Kilo was the demon at the time. Then chose Whiskey and Stuart, getting a no, and then chose Stuart and John, and also getting a no. The red herring was Windrider. And then obviously to end the game, obviously Kilo was your fucker. And the bluffs were Picker, Farrell, and Insist. And
Which
that was
I
your
didn't
game.
get from the Kilo conversation I had, because it was at the end of day 2 and I didn't get it, and I was already up the creek without a paddle anyway.
And that was your game of A Nightmare in Dereksville. Thank you for playing.
Yay!
I missed
That was
something
good,
on
that.
it. John never used the word.
Oh yeah, sorry. John's word, who he couldn't get to say, was bucket. Who at the end, when the bot basically crashed, and obviously I was trying to said to everyone just entertain someone. John obviously decided to start singing, and Crimson decided to do the Derek voice and said bucket. So I turned Crimson evil that night, but that didn't matter because John was picking him first night anyway.
Okay.
John, I was
Just
there.
multiply
I was
it.
there all game. I feel
mean,
offended.
yeah,
that
yeah,
you,
well,
you didn't.
what is that?
You can literally just go to either me or Link and say hello, say bucket.
I mean, I'm not a safe bet anymore, but still.
Well,
It's
never
a bit
mind.
harsh, Jack. I feel that making Link puzzled, Buttmaster drunk, as well as Kilo picking him as well, because that literally screwed him either end.
I mean, I can't help the demon picking.
Can you,
That's for him.
Can you
Could've moved
rephrase
it.
that by any chance?
No.
No,
Let me butt
I'm
drunk.
already in trouble after using the C word a minute ago anyway, so...
Yeah.
I mean, it was also interesting when I went to Dave and he said, "Hey, let's hard claim," and he basically claimed Buttmaster and I claimed Stuart. And then I was like, "Hey, so we execute you today, right?" And we're like, "No, let's not use the tool in the Buttmaster today."
Yeah.
I will just say,
That's funny.
seeing the Saracen and having the option to make someone mad as the Buttmaster, I had very much full intentions on like moving it around a bit. But since it was Dave's creation of the Buttmaster, I felt like he thoroughly needed to deserve it for the length of my life, and I'm not sorry for it in the fucking slightest.
Yeah, I figured it was you as soon as I heard the name of things. I was
100%
like,
you
yeah,
knew it was me.
fucking him, get
He
him.
well, basically, I went to him and he was like, "I want to pick Dave." And the reason I'm going to pick Dave is because it was his fucking idea to put the Buttmaster into this goddamn fucking game. So,
And
which
Jack
he
is
gave.
literally in tears in the night phase, trying to hold it together to
I
go and
was
see Dave.
crying. I actually went to Dave crying. I was like, "Dave, you've been made mad as the Buttmaster." So I was just like, I'm surprised it didn't fucking click on.
Here's the sad thing. I was gonna bluff that anyway.
Yeah, and you actually told me that as well.
I was like, oh, this is fine. I just can't tell my grandchild that they're my grandchild. Oh well, I'll just go up to them and say, "Hello, you're the gobble. Bye." That's just basically what I did.
Have to go to your grandchild and say you're a Buttmaster.
You're a gobble, yeah. That's just literally what I did. I just went to Stuart and I was like, "Hello, I know you're the gobble. Also, I'm the Buttmaster. You're my master." And then I proceeded to just completely ignore the fact that I told everyone he was my master in the hopes I could sort of telegraph that I wasn't the Buttmaster.
I thought you were the picker, to be honest.
What, the Pickard, the Pickard Buttmaster or the Pickard Gobble?
Picker Gobble.
Right, yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah. I mean, what you could have done is literally break Madness, though.
I could have done, but, you know, meh.
If it had
You
saved
might
a
not
good
have
player
died.
from execution, that might
I
have
might
helped.
not. Yeah, I could have. I did ask.
Wait, there
Jack,
was
but I
two
could've done.
reasons he shouldn't have died, and if both of them didn't work, which one of them is Buttmaster drunk, so... Oh well, still.
I could have burnt Mouse. I could have burnt Madness, but I didn't particularly. To be honest, I didn't particularly trust your claim because you were also one of the noble pings that I got from Stuart, and also
Nah.
if I deliberately break Madness, Jack's probably not going to save me with my own Grand Fist ability.
Well, you say that. I'm not going to say no.
I would. But yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, that is a good play if you have a Saracen and a Gate. They both pick each other, basically. Oh, the Saracen picks themselves and the Gate picks Saracen, and then they just break Madness to end the day without dying.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
I was going to turn myself into the Gate last night because the Gate actually acts later than the Pit Hag, piles. So, but because I didn't 100% know who Kilo had chosen, he said he was going to pick Crimson, but just in case he ended up choosing like Ian or Stuart or something like that. When an outsider, it's by execution, isn't it? It's not even buying the night, so it didn't matter a shit anyway. Never mind, ignore me. But then at the same time, I could have protected Crimson from execution, I guess.
Would have been poisoned anyway, mate. So. I poisoned you, so.
Oh, got ya. Okay.
See, this is the
I
interesting
was fairly
conversation.
certain you were both evil.
This is the interesting
Execution
conversation
was
I
the
had.
demon, so I was ready to just nominate myself if I needed to.
I was hoping you were going to Interpotensian. But I also think it was kind of like an amazing coincidence. I spoke to Kilo on the end of day 2, and I'm almost positive the last words he said to me were, "Well, I know that Ian's an outsider, so if in doubt, I'm jumping to him." John speaks from the beginning of day 3 and says he's picking Crimson. I had no fucking clue just knew it wasn't John.
Dear. Well, I am going to go and do my goodbye shtick. So I'm
No
going to
worries.
give you all the chance to say goodbye to YouTube. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, YouTube. Bye. Have a beautiful time.
And there we go. That's another victory for me as a minion in Blood on the Clocktower. I think quite literally. Have I lost a game as a minion? I honestly don't know. But never mind. We are going to pick up these victories where we can. I didn't actually do a whole lot. I really didn't. I turned someone who was already evil, and I only turned one person with my Pit Hag ability. That's just about right for me, actually. So that is fine. But either way, we've had some fun here. Thanks very much to Jack for running this game for us today, and of course to Dave and TJ for helping him write this wonderful script. I did have a lot of fun, even if I didn't do all that much in the grand scheme of things, but we managed to take the bullet for the eventual demon in the end, which is what matters, so that's great. So that's going to bring us to the end of this episode of Demon Bluffs, so I am going to go to bed because I'm very, very tired. But before we go, of course, if you do want to come and play some games of Blood on the Clocktower with us, I will leave a link to our Discord server down in the description there below. So if you've enjoyed, please do go ahead and turn the thumb up blue for us down below to join the good team. And the Mezepheles word is subscribe to join the legion of fans here on Demon Bluffs. We will see you next weekend, where we will be playing some more regular games of Blood on the Clocktower, I think. Something a little bit less head screwy, if that's a word. I don't know. you know me and words. I can't get people to say them. Anyway, bye. See you next week.